Alrighty then. What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another live stream. This one's gonna be on the short end, like I said in what's the last live stream in the Bloodborne episode 6. Um, I got some time. I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna be heading out of town soon. Um, yeah, we got that to look forward to. I'm gonna be leaving in a little bit.
Let's go ruin someone's day.
Yes, yes. I didn't even know I unlocked it. When did this happen? Or do they unlock them for everyone? I'm not even gonna question it. I got my boy Firebreak. Train of thought. Oh, I got some time. I don't have to go to work today because I requested it like 2 weeks ago and they still had me scheduled. So I called my manager and she was like, "Yeah, you could just take the day off." I was like, "Yes." Um, but I'm going out of town in a little bit, in like an hour or so. Depends on when my family gets back, and then we are gone. Um, so yeah, and I'm debating whether I bring my laptop or not. Might live stream on that. Might live stream some Duel Links, some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Because what is it? Jose has been jeez. This is loud. Jose has been playing that, or has been playing Duel Links on the PC for like a few months now, and this dude saved up like 9,000 gems, and it's the same thing with any game. Like you use the gems to buy characters, or not to buy characters, but to buy stuff, right? This dude has 9,000 gems. Like early on, like when you first get the game, getting gems is like it like comes easy, right?
Blackout.
Like you can get like 500 gems. That's how it takes to open up 10 packs. You can get 500 gems, like, you know, with like 2 hours, 3 hours of grinding, right? Now, there's like no way to get gems. Like, I've been playing this game for like 2 years. I've been like, I started playing this game, junior year. I think that's when it came out. My junior year of high school. Jose and I, and then our friend Jesus. I don't know. You might have seen him on one of my videos quite some time ago. Crystal Fusion. This boy's been MIA for like the past 5 months. Yeah, that's like that was the squad. That was what we would do during our break, or during our lunch break. Oh boy. He would have bopped me with the cordite. Not gonna lie. Take that. And like when we would play, right? We'd each have our own like different like ways to playing. Like me, when the game first came out, there was 2 packs. There was Ultimate Rising, which was Ultimate Blue Eyes in the deck, and then or in the card packs, and then there was a Explorer of the Deep. No, definitely wasn't that. Age of Discovery. And that had my boy. All right, so like when the game first came out, so the two, like, I guess hype cards, or the main hype card that you wanted to get was Ultimate Dragon, right? So everyone was opening up that pack, right? Or I don't want to say everyone. There was a lot of people that were opening up that pack. And then I don't know. I instantly fell in love with Leviathan Dragon, right? Leviathan Dragon is my boy. And the first pack, so we're sitting there in 5th period. Jose and I had the same class, 5th period. And I'm there like, Jose, watch, I'm about to pull the Leviathan Dragon, right? The boy. I load up the game, and within like the first three packs were like okay, they were like trash, right? But any card at the start, like any other card besides the starter deck was like awesome, right? Um, and within on that fourth pack out of the 10, I got Levi Dragon, and I was like, so right before I opened the packs, um, I'm like, Jose, watch him pull Levi Dragon, right? Like talking it up. Within the fourth pack, I'm freaking out in class, like trying not to like
Circle collapse imminent.
seem crazy. And I opened up the pack, opened up Levi Dragon. Levi Dragon has been my my main card, or my main like go-to card if I ever want to like just stomp on fools on that game. And like that started off like our whole like I don't want to say ban list, but it's like cards that we can and can't use. So like we each had our own favorite card. Mine was Levi Dragon. Jose's was Rising Energy. And what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Jose's was. There's glass that broke. Sorry. That means there's got to be someone nearby. Alright, you guys hear that, right? Anyways, and then Jesus's, I don't remember what Jesus's was, mainly because he like hopped around from like deck to deck, like just trying different things out, right? I think what it might have been Relinquished. That might have been his card. And we had multiple cards. Like we had up to like I think at one point we had 3 cards each that the other guys couldn't use against like us. So like if I was up against Jose, he couldn't use Levi Dragon, or I wouldn't be able to use Rising Energy. But Jose could use it against Jesus and stuff like that. And it was crazy. Like I got very competitive. As well as Jesus. Jesus grinded that game. Like, what is that? Like, Jesus put in hours of work into that game just to, like, make the meta deck that was, like, meta at the time.
Supply drop inbound.
Wow, they got cards. I want to say like the first meta, I guess meta quote unquote, was the Aroma, the Arrow Mage, the Arrow Mage, the Aroma monsters. All right, that was the meta. Like, I guess that was the first meta that that popped up in the game, and I got very competitive with Jesus. Like about like a year into the game, right? We all have our personal deck. I think what Jose ended up keeping an Exodia deck. It could to maybe like the one person that watches my videos, or the one person that's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Exodia decks aren't really viable in like the actual game, mainly because it just requires too many cards to pull off one win.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Oh no, I want to go. Dang, I had so many bandages. I've been running in this zone for quite some time now. So Jose ended up on a Leviathan Dragon, or not a Leviathan Dragon deck, jeez. An Exodia deck, and it's pretty reliable, honestly, like, or it's pretty consistent. Hey, boy, back up, man, I ain't deal with this! What? Okay, I want to see where he was. He was either, he had to have been behind me. And how did I not see him? There I am. Okay, I wouldn't have been able to see that. So Jose, like, even now, Jose ended up keeping his Exodia deck, like, that's his main go-to. Me, personally, I have, like, 4 different decks that I rotate between. Um, no. 4? 3. I got 3. Or I should say archetypes. So I have a synchro summoning deck, which is just basically just a synchro summon. Like I just synchro summon using Dragoonity monsters. So that's my way of synchro summoning there. And then I have another one. It's a fabled beast, or it's not even a fabled beast. It's fabled. It's a fabled deck. And that deck requires me to pull out big combos, like either my first turn or my second turn, and to bring out big powerhouse monsters like not Exodia, like Obelisk Tormentor, like my second turn, or even I've managed to pull him out first turn before, but it's very circumstantial, like the type of cards that I need to have in my deck in order for that combo to work. Like I'm already thinking of the 2 different combos that I can do to get a Obelisk on the field first turn. If I have him in my hand. That one is a bit iffy. Like it'd be definitely meta if I had stronger Fabled support. But like the game is so heavily like weighed to like tryhards. Only following the meta. So like the meta right now is a blue eyes deck that only relies on a white eyes or Spirit of White Dragon. Like it heavily relies on that card. And it's annoying because as soon as that card hits the field, it destroys one of your spell or trap cards. And that's honestly the most annoying thing ever, because a lot of the trap cards that I use rely on the a lot of the trap cards I use rely on like defending my monster during an attack, so it destroys it. So like I want to say a month ago, when the meta like really hit when the meta like got really annoying and I just couldn't stand it anymore. That's where deck number 3 came in. Deck number 3 is a silent swordsman, silent magician deck. And I've been a fan of the silent monsters since they first came out. Hey, where you at, fam? Nah. Shouldn't have landed with me. It's my spot. And so like when Yugi Moto first came out in Duel Links, like little Yugi, I used Yugi, and I think around that time, I think it was exactly when it dropped, when he came out on Duel Links. Silent Magician came out in the meta, or not in the meta. He came out in a card pack, so you had to open up packs and try to get him out of one of them. And and I like, wasted so every time there's a I guess not pack opening, but like a new pack is released, you get the devs give you 500 gems, and they give you like basically freebie, like go open up 10 cards or 10 cards of your 10 packs of your choosing. or get 10 packs if you're choosing from the different types of structure decks, or not structure decks, but I don't like different card packs that you can open. Um, and you know, like back when the game first came out, like almost all the new card packs that came out, you were like, yeah, this looks awesome, right? But then like they kind of just died down because not many cards become very viable later on, and when more cards come out. So uh, with Yugi, I had Silent or with the card pack, I got Silent Magician my first try. So that was, you know, um, invigorating because you know, it was finally a way for me to like stand up to Jesus, because at that point Jesus was like destroying us, like duel after duel with his a mage. And like I forget what other meta came out like a year ago. I know there was like
Circle
there's been
collapse
quite a
imminent.
few
Get to
metas
safety.
um in the game since then. I don't remember the metas that were out then. I want to say it was a burner deck, like with lava golem. Um, no, I want this. Right there. And lava golem is still like heavily used today. Pisses me off actually how much it's used, because no. There was another deck that was out. That was meta. I specifically remember because I would constantly get heated. Uh, it was a deck that consistently took your opponent's cards and just used them for your own, which annoys me. Like I hate people that like take other people's cards and use them for their own. I told this many times when he tried to use cards that I loved against me, and it was just like, boy, I'm gonna hit you with the yikes if you keep using my heart and soul. um. And then that finally put me on par with Jesus and Jose, because at that point they both were like stomping me. Jose had like a first turn OTK strategy, or I guess an OTK. I said first turn OTK, but that's literally what it is. First turn, or one turn OTK, I should say. Ooh, I just spit some bars. Um, And it was like late back then. What do I have? What? No, I don't need this. I'm gonna use Outlander right now because I'm paranoid. Hell yeah, bro. Extended fast mag? Don't mind if I do. Oh, that was already extended fast mag. LOL. Oh, I should use this as well. And where was I going? What was I saying? And then with the introduction of Silent Magician, I was always a big fan of like of I guess the Magna Warriors. Like that was a key staple in my deck when when Yugi came out, because during the event that you had to do to get Yugi, he came with or the event dropped like different cards, and it dropped like the Magnet Warriors. Um, and the Magnet Warriors, I mean, they weren't the Magnet Warriors were never good, I guess, like in Duel Links. Like no one ever paid any attention to them. And I specifically made a deck that worked with them, that worked like around them. Um, and it incorporated and was it not Gamma? Valkyrion. I remember the deck's makeup. It was two Valkyrions, two Silent Magician level 8s, three Silent Magician level 4s, and then two alphas, two betas, two gammas. No, not gammas. 2 alphas, 2 betas, and 2 2 alphas, 2 betas, and then I want not deltas. Was it gamma? It's gamma.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated
And
safe
then
zone.
and then 2 beta, or not 2 betas, 2 deltas. And that made that deck run sort of smoothly. I remember the trap cards I used were Nitwit, Outwit, Floodgate, um, and there was another one without a Floodgate, and I want to say it was probably a trap card that buffed up my strength, or that buffed up the attack power of my monster. Bro, it's like, look at that! There's like 3 of them chasing each other. I'm just gonna leave them. Actually, no, I can stay here a little bit. Oh, they're fighting. Sounds like up there. The power of Fortnite. Oh, the body armor protects you less now. And I lost my train of thought. But that deck put me on par, like I said again, with Seuss and Jose. Their decks were like, I guess, too powerful for like the deck that I had back then. I think I also at that point I had a deck that revolved solely around light monsters. So I had a ritual monster that became like that became like one of my reliable cards. It was a Shinato of the Ark, I think. That boy, I tell you, was like my trump card for like a good month or 2. Hey man, don't put me, no! I should have just kept going the way I was going. What was I saying? Damn it, just back, man. I need someone to like come and punch my back and remove my sciatic nerve. Talking about Silent Magician. And the funny thing is, like at this time, no one cared about Silent Magician. They thought it was trash, all right? And then a few months ago, they dropped a structure deck, right? And next thing you know, everyone's using Silent Magician, everyone's using Silent Swordsman, and it pisses me off because for over a year and a half, okay? So that really annoys me about this game. That like if one meta comes out, everyone copies it. Same thing with the blue eyes deck that's going on right now, right? Everyone uses it. If it's not blue eyes, then it's an Amazon deck. If it's not an Amazon deck, it's a for hire deck. If it's not a for hire deck, then it's the mermails. All right, it's so annoying how like meta deck centered this game is. Okay. Like I need there to be like people really need to have like their own creative thoughts. Like you can't just walk into a game and be like, oh, there's the meta. Let me just copy that. All right, no creativity myself. All right, like it makes no sense. Like it pisses me off how people just like copy the meta and like don't think for themselves. Right? You've been dead. And it's seriously it's seriously stupid how people like copy the meta. Like even so much to go as like I created a silent swordsman deck, right? Silent swordsman, silent magician, right? To counter the blue eyes meta, right? And it worked, right? It worked 95% of the time, right? That 5% time is like when I don't pull the right cards. I pull every of my silent swordsman level 7, level 8 in my starting hand instead of like a level 4. And like that's the really annoying part, right? As soon as people started using it, like I used Silent Swordsman before they dropped the new structure deck. There was a new structure that had dropped 3 weeks ago, right? That has Silent Swordsman. Silent Swordsman is like not Silent Swordsman level 7, Silent Swordsman level 3, right? It's just silent. You use it by sacrificing a warrior type monster, and you special summon the card. And after that card dropped, like 2 weeks later, Silent Sword Slash got banned, or not banned. It got limited because everyone started using Silent Swordsman, right? And it's annoying that a card, that a card that I decide to use, as soon as a structure deck pops up, or no, as soon as idiotic people decide, oh, maybe I should try using this card. Oh, it's a new meta. Did it just come out? Like, no, this meta has not meta. This card has been out for a few months now, and you just barely decide, oh, you know, it's a new meta, right? And that's what really grinds my gears. Like, it's like this card was a card that I used consistently, and then now that other people decide to use it, it gets nerfed. All right, like I get the punishment for other people's decisions, right? There's what? And like that's like why nerf a card? I mean, I see why they not nerf it, why they limit it is because like people overuse it and then they make the devs think, oh, this card's too overpowered for the way this game is. We should just limit it. Like I think we got our first banned card on Duel Links like ever. Like the first banned card on that platform. And that's because people like consistently like overuse cards. Hey, the Kashka. And like that's the really annoying thing is like these people like they ruin the game by like overusing certain cards. It's like how about have some like actual skill and make your own cards, or not make your own cards, make your own decks, right? And don't have all of us pay for what you're doing. Like
Sit rep. Circle
like my
Get to
my Silent Swordsman deck isn't really viable anymore because I'm down a card. I'm down a full card because it got limited. It makes my deck makes it way inconsistent, right? I can't like pull out any of the, oh my god, I can't like do anything that I used to do anymore in that game because it's like if I follow like I swear to you, as soon as one more structure deck drops for Fables, everyone's gonna use them. Or as soon as more Fable support comes out, everyone's gonna use them. Like I'm using them right now. I'm using them currently. No one else uses Fables. Okay, that's not even like an exaggeration. No one uses them. They're not the most like high attacking monsters ever. Their abilities are they leave more to be desired at this point. Okay, and their attacking power leaves a lot to be desired. I think like until recently the highest attacking monster for a Fable deck was like 27, which is okay, right? It's a decent attack point or attack power, and it's an okay ability. Like instead of a the ability is like the first normal spell card that your opponent uses. Its effect becomes discard one card from your opponent's hand. So like that works perfectly with Fables. But it's like that's not it's weird. I'm kind of flustered right now. I need to what am I doing? I need to get going. Oh, they're fighting down there. Um. I've got the stupid I knew I heard someone. Like those were my foot. Those were not my footsteps. Who's calling me? I'm so heated. My family went to New York without me. They left me behind. I'm still going. I'm leaving in a little bit when my dad gets home. But what was I talking? Oh! No! Not me! I'm a good. Nope, 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 nope. No! No! Um. Yeah, it's seriously annoying how these people like decide, or like one day like see this card and they're like, oh, this card's actually not bad, and they put it into a deck and then everyone copies them. All right. And like I like my deck already got nerfed, right? One of my decks already got nerfed. I don't want that to happen to another one. Okay, I don't want to see my fabled deck get nerfed or multiple people using it. Okay, like that's like I don't want to see multiple people using it for like the meta game. Like if you're using it for a casual like playthrough of the game, then by all means use my my version of the Fable deck, right? But if you're just gonna use it for the meta to annoy people, then just get out of here. Like seriously, there's no need for you to do that in this game. All right, like you don't gain anything. There's no like tournaments or stuff that you can enter. So just like calm down and just you know, go into deck builder and create your own version, your own deck out of cards that you want to use, not out of cards that you need to use to get to the meta. Like it's very frustrating when you're playing the game and you constantly see the same deck being played over and over again. Like like whenever I hop into a rank duel, like I know the instant I see Arcana, I'm going up against a Blue Eyes deck, and it's annoying. Like it's frustrating to like play the game, like to play a game that you love, but then despise playing it because of the people that play the game and just ruin the overall experience for you. I need to put on a new camo. Like that's the most frustrating part. Like you enjoy playing the game, but then um like it gets like your opinion of the game like goes like deteriorates because multiple people like just abuse the game mechanics and just don't really, I guess, enjoy the game. They just go with what's meta. All right, like like in this game, like for example, like in Black Ops multiplayer, like the game would be fantastic, right? The game would be like 10 out of 10 for me. But the problem is, like nowadays, people have to have a meta strategy. In Black Ops 4, the meta strategy is Spitfire or Titan. Okay, I can't aim in this. I can't get into a match in this game without there being at least one person running either the Titan or the Spitfire. I'd be dead. Um, and that's the most frustrating part. It's like I want to enjoy this game. I want to have fun. I want to like try out different strategies. But it's like I can't do any of that if all these people are gonna do is be annoying and run meta strategies and just like ruin the overall experience. Like there are decks that I have built that I don't use unless I get seriously annoyed to the point where I'm just like, alright, screw it, I want you to like uninstall this game after this duel. And
Blackout.
like that's not fun, right? Right now I have a deck made that like if someone if I get like every deck that I run I have fun using, right? But if like someone annoys me to the part where I'm just like I physically want to throw my phone against the wall. Well then I'll switch over to this deck and I'll just stomp everyone that like comes against me first turn. And like that's not really fun for me. Like I want the duel to be interesting. But it's like I can't have that like I can't thoroughly enjoy this game because of the people that play it. Like they're too try-hardy at this game. Like you're not in a tournament. Just enjoy the game for what it is and not for like not for like the meta that it is, right? Like don't play this game if you're just gonna play the meta, right? Play this game if you're actually gonna thoroughly like create your own deck, like enjoy the game. He's right there.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Where is he? Yo, man, what? Tell me how my health hit the fan, and he shot me with an SG-12. Anyways, that's enough of me ranting, I guess, about my problems with dueling.
Supply drop inbound.
And it's not like I'm not the only person that thinks this way about Duel Links. Like Duel Links is definitely like weighed heavily towards the meta, and that's like what I want to say like killed most of like the people like or killed the I guess the fun of most people that played the game. What am I looking at? I'm stupid. Okay.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
someone explain to me how I put in all those bullets into this guy, he doesn't die. Look at. I lost to that. But yeah, that's like, that's my heated concern for Duel Links. I think I need to like chill now because I'm gonna get really heated and annoyed. What is this? Okay, I need to get ready. I'm gonna end this live stream. Oh, in other news, I've like I got home last night. I got home earlier this week from classes like pretty late at night, and I hopped on Bloodborne. I did not do any story, right? I only did some like chalice dungeons, and I actually got pretty. Wow! As soon as I'm about to quit, my internet goes trash. But I did some chalice dungeons. First try, if I may add. All right. Like the bosses there were like easy work, right? Like between the stake driver and the Tarantus, like I can take out hunters and beef. Like I've been ranting for like a good hour ish, sort of. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little rant. If you guys want to see more of that, then well, I guess like the video. Um, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one.